So today we're going to do a HIIT workout, or if you want to do the easier options, just a cardio workout, but still with the intervals. So we'll get started. We'll do a little bit of a warm up to begin with. You don't need anything unless you want a mat. If you're on carpet, it might be okay, but it's up to you. Just grab a mat if you want one of those. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do the warm up to start off with. We'll start off at the bottom. So choosing a leg, what we'll do, lift that leg off, and then we're just going to flex the foot, and then pointing, then flexing, pointing, flexing the foot, pointing, flexing, and pointing. So we'll do the other leg, swapping over, flexing the foot, pointing. So as we go through the warm-up, I'll explain everything a little bit more detail. Flexing the foot, and pointing, one more. Okay, so what we'll do, join the legs, little bend on the knees, circling the knees around. So we'll do warm up first, then we'll get straight in with the HIIT workout. There are two options. So what we'll do is we'll stand up, we'll circle the hips around. So there's two options, an easier and harder. If you're doing the harder, you want to push yourself as much as you can. If you're just doing the easier option, again, you can push yourself as much as you can, but you don't have to go all out. So circling the hips the other way. If you've not done a HIIT workout before, just take it to your pace and don't go mental. Just keep it a little bit below your maximum, or whatever you can do. It's getting the heart rate up, it's still good. So we'll have a big stretch up over to the side, back, that's it, and then the other way. Big stretch up and over and back, that's it, and then we'll go again, stretching up and over and back, and then the other way, so just nice and light to start off with, and over and back. Okay, so we'll roll the shoulders around. So there's two options, like I said before, one easier, one harder, it's up to you which one you do, and then we'll go the other way. If you get stuck with any of the moves, and either the easier one or the harder one is still too much, so what we'll do is we'll reach the arms up, then just stop and you can have a little march on the spot, skip exercises. So what we'll do is we'll just hang forwards and then little reaches down, so like you want to touch the floor, stretching through your arms. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll come up, we'll have a little march on the spot. So there's a little bit of jumping around, a tiny bit of floor work, and a little bit on the legs. Okay, so adding those arms and stretching the arms up and down, but I'll try and keep the warm up fairly quick. Okay, so what we'll do is have the feet apart, just punching forwards from the side, just little air punches forwards. Good, and then we'll bring the knees up in front. That's it. So we do 40 seconds on, followed by a 20-second rest. There are 6 exercises, so a little bit shorter than what we would do in class. And I'll try and do 3 rounds. So we'll go back to the marches on the spot, reaching the arms up a little bit more. So stretching up and down. Good. Okay, so feet apart, punching forward, so a little bit stronger on the arms. Side. And then what we'll do is we'll just bring the knees up in front. So I'll try and keep it similar as the HIIT classes that we do in the studio. But obviously adapt it a little bit because probably don't have much room. Okay, so have just a little run on the spot, so little springs up and down. So just little mini runs. Okay, so we'll join the legs, little springs up and down, doesn't need to be too high just yet. So 6 exercises, I'll aim for about 3 rounds of each. Okay, so we'll go a little bit quicker, getting the arms going. I don't plan on stopping too much after the 6th exercise. We'll add in some little punches too, so little punches forward. Just keep the feet going as quick as you can. If there's too much to run, just march it. Okay, so we'll get the legs warm. So I'll go from the side, feet apart, bum back. So we're just slowly coming down into a squat and then coming up. So sitting the bum back into a little squat and standing up. Bum back and up. Sit the bum back. So we'll go again, so sitting down. Do 3 more. So 3, 2, 1 more. That's it, good. And then rest it. Okay, so we'll get going. So we're going to do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest, and there are 6 exercises. I'll try and do 2 or 3 rounds, it's up to you. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is star jump. It's coming out and in. So out and in, out and in. That's your harder option. Your easier option is just to do half at a time. So half, 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 and half. Okay, let me just check. It's recording. Yes, okay. I'm going to shout it out, but if you want to have a timer as well, but I'll shout it out as we go through. So exercise number 1. Tap it a little bit more. Okay, star jumps. Ready? And off we go. So coming out and in. So this is your harder option. Jumping out and in. Easier option, just one. So one leg at a time. So we've got 40 seconds on and then 20 seconds rest. So your harder is out and in. I'm going to try and mix between the 2 exercises. So, I don't have a lot of room, so my head is going to be lost, I think, for some of it. So okay. So 10 seconds left on this one, and easier is here. So I'm going to drop in and out between the 2. At any point you can stop, so 40 seconds is too much. And then rest in, so first rest. So 40 seconds is too much, just stop. So your next one, do little skaters. So this will spring in one way and then the other. So little spring side to side. Easier is just tap it. So a little tap, little tap. If you haven't got room, come forwards. Okay, ready? And we go. So little skates. So your harder one is a big push. You can use the arms to help. Easier is just little springs. So little springs, side to side. That's it. If you'd rather have trainers on, then that's fine. Little springs one way and then the other. So good. It's easier, just tapping, tapping. The more you push off that leg, the harder it will be. So you're in socks, just be a little bit more careful. A couple of seconds left. And rest it. Good, okay. So move number 3, we're going to do 20 seconds each side. So your arms reaching up on a diagonal. Bring everything into the middle and then up. Easier is just slower. Harder is quicker. Okay, ready? And if we go, just come in. So your harder option is faster. Easier is just slower. So slowly in, up, up. So it will swap after 20 seconds on each side. So, and then the other side, so pulling in, so slower. If you're doing the harder version, just keep going once you get started. Easier, slower, slower, slower. Resting, good. Okay, so your next one, a little bit on the legs. Taking that squat that we had from the warm-up, so harder is lower. I'm just going to walk forwards and back, forwards and back. Easier, small bend, forwards and back. So you don't have to take as much of a squat with that one. And if we go, so forwards and back. Sit, so getting started here, keep it going. So your harder option is just to walk forwards and back. Easier, just walk it. Small bend is the easier option. Sit. So it gets the legs going. I mean, this one, if you've got a weight, you can add your weight in, like we'll do it again, but if you want to add your weight in, you can. So if you need to swap legs every now and then, so you're not always leading with the same leg. Good, and resting. Okay, so your 20-second rest, so use that time, get a drink if you want. Next move, harder. Make sure you've got room up, don't jump into the ceiling, please. Big reaches up, so soft landings, don't want to wake the neighbours up. Easier, just little jumps. Ready? And if you go, so watching these ceilings, big jumps up, easier, smaller jumps, soft landings, little jumps up and down. So harder, use your arms and a big jump up. That's it, just watching the ceilings. That's it, and soft landings, so you don't want neighbours banging. That's it. Easier, just little ones. Little ones up and down. That's it. So we've got 10 seconds left. So big jumps up. So this is a workout for those of you that like the cardio side. It's a good one to do. It's not too over the top. Resting. Good. Okay. One more. So we're down on the floor. I think hopefully you can see in the camera. So you'll be on your hands or your forearms. Easier is just to hold. Harder, tapping, or little jumps. So little jumps in that. Ready? And if we go, so little jumps out and in, out and in. Easier, just hold. So if you keep the jumps going, try not to arch the back. So make sure your tummy is tight, bums in line, little jumps. That's too hard, just tap or just hold. So you can just hold a plank, you're halfway. So you do little jumps, little jumps. Keep the tummy nice and tight, taps or a hold. So 10 seconds to go. Try not to cave to the floor, push the floor away, keep the hips tucked under, tummy tight. Couple of seconds. Resting, so rest in there. Hopefully you can see that last one. Okay, so have a slightly longer rest. Those are your 6 exercises, that's round 1. So we're going to do that again. So if you want to pause it and get anything like a weight or a mat or put your trainers on, we'll do that all again. So they're easier and harder options. That's round 1. We'll try and do 2 more. We'll go, I'll keep the next one, I'll keep it going. So once we get to the bottom, we're going to come straight back up and go into the star jumps. So we'll do it all back to back. If you need a longer rest, pause it, have a longer rest, try not to sit down in between. Because if you sit down, which I've done loads of times, sit down, you won't be able to get back up. So have it as like an active rest as well. Sort of walk around your room, march it around, but keep it if you want to tap. That's fine, but keep it moving. Don't sit down, it's the worst thing to do, don't sit down. Okay, so if you need to stretch, you stretch out the calves, or go back to some of those foot rolls, that's it. So we're going to go again. So you've got star jumps, your little skaters side to side, your reaches, then we're going to work the legs in the squat, your big straight jumps, and then your plank one down the floor. Just checking with the camera on that one, I think so. With the plank one, just in case you didn't see it, push the floor away, don't let you cave into it, keep that gap, tuck the hips under. You can either hold, tap, or jump. It's hard to shout in that one. Okay, so we're going to go round 2, and I'm going to do the last 2 back to back. So 6 exercises twice. Okay. Last push, ready? Star jumps. And if we go, so coming out, your harder option is to jump, easier, tap it. If you get stuck, just march. If there's a move you can't do and you can't do either A option or B option, just have like a little march on the spot. It's fine, it's still moving. So if you feel alright, try and get a little bit quicker. So you can go with quicker star jumps. So easier, half, just keep it going. Even if you just do it slower, then that's fine. So 5 seconds left. resting. Okay, so 20 seconds, you can keep it active, you can move, you just rest. Next one, skaters, side to side. So little mini springs, little springs, little springs, little springs, easier. Just tap in with a little spring. Make sure you watch where you put in your feet, especially if you're in socks, so you're gliding side to side. Ready? And flow. Okay. So, you're one of these people that likes your proper HIIT workouts. You should be able to do what I'm doing, which is talking. If you can talk, it's too easy. You need to push yourself a little bit more. But that's only if you've done the HIIT workouts before and you're quite happy with the moves and you're sort of feeling good in yourself today. So you shouldn't be able to talk. So little steps. If you want to keep it easier, then maybe being able to string some sentences together is a good aim. Resting, and that way you know you're not doing it. So resting there. Okay, you've got 15 seconds to rest. Okay, I'm going to stop talking so much, just make me out of breath. Next one. Pulling in, up, harder is faster. Ready? And we go. So pulling in. If you want to do this with your own timer, so you know roughly when the time's coming up, because I don't have one of those apps which beeps for me. It's too much technology in one go. It's easier, it's just slower with this one. And swapping sides. So in, keep your tummy nice and tight, in. So if you feel okay, you can push it a little bit more. 10 seconds left. In. Still nearly there, a couple of seconds. Resting, good. Okay, your squat walks. So little bend, bum back, try to have hips up, keep your shoulders back, try to cave forward with the shoulders as you get tired. Bring it back, easier. Walking, harder, squat, walking. Ready? And if we go, so walking forward. If you want your weights, add in a weight. Remember to swap legs every now and then. So forwards. So you're still working the legs the whole time. But you just add in a little walk. If it's too much to walk, just hold a squat. That's it. And remember to swap legs either halfway or every now and then. That's it. So forwards and back. That's it. So keep that low, nice and low squat. If it's not hard on the legs, put it low enough. 5 seconds. That's it. Resting, good. Okay, give the legs a little shake up. 2 more of this round, nearly there. Straight jumps. Again, check your ceilings. Big jumps up. So big explosive movement up. Easier, little jumps. Okay, ready? And if we go, so big jumps, big straight jumps up. That's it. So you can get the arms going, just make it a little bit harder. If it's too much, smaller jumps. Or if you need a rest, have a little march on the spot or just have a second. You don't have to do the whole thing, especially if it's your first time doing it. You don't have to do the whole lot because 40 seconds is quite a while. So, 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Resting, good. Okay, your tummy one, down on the floor. You can do this on your hands, same thing. Don't cave into the floor, keep the hips under. Tap in, jump in, or just hold. Okay, ready? And for go. So your holder is to jump out and in. Keep that tight, don't have the bums in the air, bums down. Or tap in, so you can tap, or you can just hold, cut some time. I was gonna hold for a second. Okay, so you jumped. It's more important that you keep your bum in line, that you're not going up. So, or you can tap. Okay, so throw in a little tummy. If it's more easy, do it here. If you find this more comfortable, do it here. 5 seconds to keep that going. Rest. in, good. Okay, pull this one out. Okay, right, so you're gonna go again, back to the top. Here's yours. Okay, ready? So going back to the first one. So store jumps, and we go. So if you need a long rest, pause the camera, carry on when you're ready. So going back to the top with your star jumps. Time looked weird then for a second, I thought I skipped an exercise. Okay. So 6 exercises. So star jumps easier. If you need a longer rest, just take it. So you do it slower. So last time, so this is the one you want to push it a bit more. So your star jumps in, out and in. Resting, good. Okay, your skates side to side. So one easier, here harder because the legs might be starting to feel a little bit more tired. So watch where you put in your feet. So little skates. The more you push off that leg, the harder it will be. Okay, ready? And we go. This is just to get the heart rate up. It doesn't have to be all out. Just do it as a lighter cardio workout, which is fun. So little springs, get the legs going, go side to side, so it changes the direction. Oh, it's hard to get out of breath now. So 10 seconds left, so keep that going. So spring in, spring in, spring in, spring. So nearly there, just do what you can. That's it. Resting, okay. So give the legs a little rest, you can stretch. If it's getting a bit tight, you can stretch. Squeezing the tummy, working diagonals, coming in and reaching across. Okay, one side, ready? And we go, so in, in, in. If you've got your own music, just put it up nice and loud. Just want you to be able to hear in case you need a bit of help still. So you're easier, just slower. And swapping sides, in. Keep it going, this is the last round, not got that much more left. So in. So 5 seconds left. In. Resting. Okay, legs. It's going into the legs. It's a little squat. Keep the bum back, keep the shoulders back. Little walks, forwards and back. Add a weight if you want. Easier, just walking. Okay, ready? And if we go, so get that squat. Walking forwards, back. If it's too much to walk, just hold. If you need a rest, have a rest. Easier, just forward. Again, still swap legs. Make sure you swap legs every now and then. So nearly there. So 2 more after this. Then we'll stretch out. So coming forwards, back, forwards, forward. Okay, we've got 10 seconds. So swap the legs every now and then. So keep that squat so you can't feel your legs. I'd add a weight next time. Keep nice and bent. Resting. 2 more to do. Okay, street jumps, easy, harder, big jumps, soft landings. Don't want the neighbours banging on the door. Okay, ready? And we go, big jumps, harder, big jumps. It's the biggest jump you can do, given your ceilings aren't too low. Easier, little jumps. Little jumps, little jumps. Sit, harder. So you're nearly there, so don't give up just yet. Sit. Sit. And you can march on the spot at any time. Less than 10 seconds, easier. Keep it going, even if it's just small ones. Soft landings. Sit. Rest. Okay, one more to do. Your plank exercise. I'll do it to the side this time. Tuck my hands in. Either just a hold, you can tap or jump. Okay, last one. Ready? And for go. So out and in, out and in. This is your last exercise, then we'll stretch it out. Keep the abs tight, hips tucked under. Easier. Tap in. Just hold and do it from here. Don't let the back arch. Keep that up. Jump. Halfway. Last one. Last one. Nearly there. And then we'll have a little stretch out. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's go. Last push. 5 seconds. Oh, my nose is running. Rest it. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So if you wanted to do a 4th round, to carry on, pause the timer or pause the recording and carry on. Right. So just have a rest. If you need a longer break, stop the film and then have a little rest. Make sure you do stretches. So we'll just do a couple of stretches to start off with. So let's do calf. Step forwards. Push the heel back. So bend on the leg. Pushing the heel back into the ground. If you need a wall, push up a wall. You can do it that way. So middle. That's it. So back leg straight. Pushing that foot. Little bend on the front. So I'll just do each stretch once, but I'd probably recommend doing them again by yourself. Just want to keep the video sort of fairly short. That's it. So we'll swap over. Little bend on the front leg, back leg. Push that heel into the ground. Use a wall to push off if you want to get that deeper stretch. So this video is just to get the heart rate up. If you want to push it, then go all out as much as you can. Only if you've done these type of workouts before, done the classes with me. Okay, so we're doing the legs. Pick up a leg, so just take time picking up the leg. If you've not done like a HIIT workout, just do the easier options. Just use it as a nice light cardio exercise, just to get the heart rate up a little bit. Even if you do one round, maybe tomorrow or another day, try to do 2 rounds. Sit and we'll swap legs. So find your balance, picking up the leg, keep holding the foot, stretching out all the way down the front. You can push your hips forwards, slight deeper stretch, and just gently pull back. Through the quads, stretch out the quads. Mainly lower body with all the jumping, so we'll focus on that. Okay, so release the legs to the backs of the legs. We'll do it to the side. Feet slightly apart. Just coming forwards, gently coming forwards. Stretching out all the way down the backs of the legs. If you want, do hands on the floor, hands on chins. Try to rest on your knees though. Try to have your hands a little bit lower. Sit and just hanging forwards all the way down the backs of the legs. As I said, I'd probably go through the stretches again, but just so you have some stretches to do. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll bend at the knees, tuck the bum underneath, and slowly rolling up through the back. Slowly coming up. That's it, slowly. So head is the last bit, so if you get that dizziness, just make sure the head comes up slowly. Don't whack the head up to start off with. Okay, so we'll just join the legs. All the way up. Big stretch up. That's it. And then lower the arms. Good. Well done. Just come forwards a bit. Well, so you can do that as many times as you want. That was just 3. It's a little bit shorter than in class, but you can add as many rounds in as you want. So easier and harder options all together in one workout. So hopefully you got on okay. Well done.